you trade him now to a contender where he can help, and you get some interesting pieces. Like I did not think we've talked about it. Soto has some value, but I didn't think he was going to bring you back a king's ransom because there's just a little bit too much volatility there, and he's not going to be closing for the Phillies, right? Like he's going to be just another big arm in their bullpen. So you're getting kind of a platter of interesting utility guys here. And I think that's fine because the Tigers need more position players, right? And Cody Clemens, I'm not terribly sad to see him go. Like I had no ill will towards Cody Clemens. I just don't think he was ever going to hit enough to be a valuable player. But maybe as some sort of platoon bat for the Phillies, he can work out. So I think it's a fine trade for now, and it gives the Tigers some more interesting position players.
And the thing is, my initial reaction to was just at first, like just the players, some of the names, and the only one I knew of was Sands because he's on an MLB pipeline prospect list, and I kind of knew him as a line drive hitter. But the other two I wasn't not really familiar with. But after a quick, deep dive, I think there's Chris. You bring up a great point. The Tigers don't have enough position players of depth, and what in terms of Alex Lang being a closer, by the way, in chat, David Fly mentions that. Yeah, definitely. Probably could see that happening. But right now, I mean, they are going from a position of strength. You have Reese Olson, who could be a reliever. You have some other prospects down. Brendan White now becomes more interesting because if he comes out in spring training and does what he did in Erie last year, you could see him either starting the season in Toledo or joining the Tigers right away on opening day. And again, that's why Brandon White was so valuable to bring up on the 40-man roster because he does have good closer material. He has really good fastball, sliders pretty good too. Because I think under a Avila this trade, the Tigers would ask for the moon and the stars, and it would have been like this whole shebang bang. And the more you think, the more you find out about what Avila was shooting for. He was shooting for players that the Tigers had no business acquiring. I mean, they're like, you want a number 4 prospect? Not happening. And I think that's the big thing here. And as our friend Mark would say, process and profile. And that's what the Tigers have here. They have a player. All these players fit that kind of profile that Harris has.